Okay, I'm not going through the back fist, the hammer fist, the chops. Everyone seems to pick them up surprisingly well. They're more additional punches to your foundational punches. The first 5 I showed you, uppercut, cross, jab, hook, overhand. They're the foundational punches. All the others are sort of, your chops, your back fists, your hammer fists, your reverse hammer fists. They're all sort of, slaps, palms. They're additional punches. They're extra bits and pieces you can use in different circumstances, okay? I wouldn't base a fighting system on them. Some people did, and that's why those fighting systems are largely, in combat terms, dog shit. Okay, they don't work very well at all, okay? The reason why the boxing standards work best are because they are founded in combat across this entire planet. Everywhere. Muay Thai, kickboxers, boxers have gone and said, bring it on, let's fight. Okay? And when they ran into grapplers, they realized they had to learn how to grapple. But when they run into strikers, invariably, most of the time, they win. And what we've seen is a metamorphosis, in some cases, of karate schools and some taekwondo schools to become much more like kickboxing schools, incorporating elements of their karate and their taekwondo, their classical training, with modern training. And that is a desirable outcome. That's a great outcome. You don't have to throw out all the old stuff. I keep a lot of it. I make it useful. I've knocked a lot of people out with traditional techniques, but they were much more successful when I was able to embed them in solid, beautiful boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, grappling, Thai grappling, wrestling, MMA, and so on. The more you can embed them in combat-proven techniques, the more that you're likely to be successful in your self-defense or in your competitive efforts. All right, so now I'm waffled on a bit. Knee, body knee. So generally it's called the long knee. So the knee comes up and extends out. The hip extends out. Do it with the front knee. Rear knee is obviously easier, but sometimes the front knee is the only one you're going to get up in time. Front knee is really good for stopping teeps too. They kick your knee, they'll be very, very, very sorry. Yeah. Can also be used to stop roundhouse kicks. You don't really want to go knee to knee, but knee to shin is a fair exchange as far as I'm concerned. I'll need someone shin any day. Let's go sideways so you can see a bit better. You're going to get that hip inclination and don't lose your balance. Now you can do this with the heel coming up or the heel flat. If you're very stiff, the heel coming up can help get a bit of extension. If you're flexible, you don't have to do it so much. Depends on how hard you want to hit. If I want to hit extra hard, I'll lift the heel off. But if I just want a good solid hit with no risk to my base, because I'm worried about being taken down, then I'm going to keep my foot flat when I'm throwing these knees. So again, there's no right way to do it. Depends on you, who you're fighting, how slippery the floor is, circumstance. Are there stickers all over the canvas? Had that happen plenty of times. It sucks. You've got to change your footwork. You've got to change your stance because they've given you a dangerous environment to fight on. You don't want to get taken down. Worse still, they touch you and you fall down. It looks like a knockdown. It's terrible. You might as well throw the round and hand the round over to them. And in the street, even less forgiving. Concrete is not your friend. Okay, so nice flexion through the hips. This is not a knee. This is something that looks barely like a knee. Okay? You've got to have the hips in. Got to have the hips in. Got to have the hips in. Whoop, whoop. 50 each leg.